What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we got this 10 people who got stuck in weird places. You know what, man? Us as humans, man, I don't know what it is, man. We always find a way to mess something up or do something crazy. But you know what? That's for entertainment for people like us. So let's go ahead and get this video right here to 2,000 likes, people. And look, man, if you're having a good day, let me know in the comments down below. And let's just hop straight into this video without further ado.
Hey guys, it's Chris. From a guy who got stuck in his own chimney to a repairman who got trapped inside an ATM machine. Here are 10 people who got stuck in some seriously strange places. Number 10. Stuck in a chimney. Firefighters were recently called to a scene because a man got stuck inside his own chimney. This happened in Tucson, Arizona, home of the smallest people in the US. And no, the man was not robbing his own house. What actually happened was
the smallest people? I'm supposed to be moving out there. I'm gonna be like the biggest dude out there. That's what's up. Cheers to new start.
that he locked his keys inside his home and he was just trying to get back in. Rather than break a window, jimmy a lock, or simply call a locksmith, the guy thought it would be a brilliant idea to wriggle down the chimney. And of course, that's kind of the dumbest idea ever, and
That's
he
so
immediately
smart.
got stuck. And then he remained inside the chimney, covered in dirt and soot, screaming for 4 hours, before a neighbor finally heard him and called the fire department. The incident was reported by ABC7 News, and the man did not appear to suffer any serious injuries. If anything, the guy was probably just embarrassed and extremely itchy from being stuck inside a chimney. Maybe next time he'll just break a window, or, get a copy of his key made.
Yeah, I'm laughing because you know what, y'all? That is so stupid right there. That is so stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Number 9.
He
Stuck
probably
to
was
the toilet.
panicking.
Every young boy hears threats from his mother about falling into the toilet if he doesn't leave the seat down. It's a trick used to get young boys into the habit of leaving the seat down for the ladies in the house. And while nobody thinks that you could actually get stuck in a toilet, that's exactly what happened to one unfortunate woman. But the exact details of this case are about to blow your mind. According to the report from CBS News, a woman spent almost 2 years inside a bathroom, stuck on the toilet seat. If that's not disturbing enough already,
How?
the woman's boyfriend has been charged with mistreatment of a dependent adult. Apparently, the woman, who was 35 years old at the time of the story, had been in fear of...
Imagine getting your you know what I'm saying, your back piece stuck to a nasty toilet for that long. Oh my gosh.
leaving the bathroom, likely for psychological reasons. The boyfriend had brought her food and water every day and had allegedly asked her to come out, but she only ever replied, well, maybe tomorrow. The woman had been sitting on the toilet for so long that sores had developed, which caused her to become stuck to the seat. The sheriff who found her in such a terrible condition actually had to use a pry bar to get the seat off the toilet. She was then taken to the hospital with the seat still attached to her bottom. Wow. Number 8. Stuck in a washing machine. A teenage girl from Virginia recently had the experience of a lifetime after making an extremely poor decision during a family game of hide and seek. And that's not usually a game that ends with the fire department coming in to rescue somebody. Most people will just hide under a bed, maybe in a closet. But this teenage girl decided the best hiding place was inside the washing machine. She climbed into the appliance and immediately got stuck. The Prince William County Department of Fire and Rescue arrived at the home, where they then needed to remove the top of the washing machine to make enough space for the girl to get out without being injured. At the end of the day, everything was fine. But
I done seen this type of thing right here, but it wasn't it wasn't for like these purposes. Like they act like they getting stuck right here. Y'all done seen them on these websites out here, them adult websites. That's only how you getting stuck like that.
this is kind of a humiliating story the young girl will need to live with for the rest of her life. At least it's a good icebreaker on a first date, I guess. Have you ever gotten stuck in any of these places? What's the strangest place you've ever been stuck? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We got lots more fun videos coming up. Number 7. Stuck in a cement hopper. In 2018, Alameda County firefighters were called in to rescue a man who managed to get himself stuck in...
Only place I've been stuck that I can think about, y'all let me know in the comments down below. What's the weirdest place you've been stuck? Mine, I was stuck in a relationship.
inside of a cement hopper. If you're not sure what a cement hopper is, it's the giant spinning bucket on the back of a cement truck that's used to mix cement. The guy who got stuck was apparently a supervisor who'd been looking into the silo when he lost his balance and tumbled inside.
Oh,
and
shit.
this may seem hilarious, but it's actually extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
A cement hopper is filled with all kinds of nasty chemicals. Plus, the guy got stuck up to his waist in dry cement. That's probably the last thing you want to get stuck in, seeing as when that stuff dries, it's not going to be easy to get out of. Lucky,
Right.
the Alameda County fire rescuers managed to secure the worker using a harness. They provided him with oxygen during the miserable ordeal, and then they drained the cement from the bottom of the hopper. In the end, the man was able to be hoisted out of the vehicle and then taken away in an ambulance. Number 6. Stuck in a traffic cone. A prankster somehow got himself stuck inside of a traffic cone. Not one of the pointy orange traffic cones, but one of the square ones that you see in pedestrian traffic
How
zones.
you do that?
This happened in the United Kingdom, and the guy got so effectively stuck that the police were called to get the man out. He was trying to cheer up shoppers in a busy pedestrian area, according to the New York Daily News, by walking around with the traffic cone on his head. However, the plastic cone, shaped more like a rectangle, slipped down his torso and trapped his arms to his sides, leaving him completely helpless. Luckily, cell phone footage caught the entire incident, and it's kinda hilarious. Police and citizens helped to pull the guy out of the traffic cone by his legs, and in the end, everything turned out just fine. Number 5. Stuck in a claw machine. This next one is something that you really only ever see in movies and on TV. And how it ever happened is completely boggling, but it did really happen. In Florida, a young boy was so eager to win a prize from an arcade claw machine that he actually somehow climbed inside of it. He apparently reached in to grab a stuffed animal, and in the process ended up literally stuck.
When that happened though, I seen the damn video. I think I seen this, and a lot of y'all probably seen it too.
Inside the machine, sitting on a giant pile of plush toys. While this should have been a dream come true, the child was instead horrified. The incident went down while the boy was eating dinner with his family, and before anybody knew what was going on, the family looked over to see the kid crying and pounding on the glass. He had hoisted himself all the way inside the machine
All the way in there.
just seconds. Luckily, the Tutsville Fire and Emergency Services showed up quickly and helped to extract the boy from the machine. And no, they didn't put in some quarters and catch him using the claw mechanism. They simply opened the machine and let the boy out. And he even got away with the toy he was after in the first place. Lucky dude. Number 4. Stuck under some ice. Getting stuck under the ice of a frozen lake must be the most harrowing experience one can go through. And it just goes to show the level of stupidity that some TikTok influencers will go through just to get a bit of attention. It all happened when
Hey man, TikTok getting out of control, man. Look, man, I think like when YouTube started to like pay and stuff like that, that's when YouTube started to go crazy because everybody was doing just the most crazy things to like get their money. You feel me? And it was disgusting. I think TikTok is going through that phase right now. People dying and everything.
A guy named Jason Clark, who at the time had just over 400,000 followers, tried to swim under the ice of a frozen lake.
Why?
He entered the ice through one small hole with the intention of coming back out through the same hole. Unfortunately, things can get a little dizzying under the water. He couldn't find the hole to get out. Jason was effectively trapped beneath the ice, while a woman filmed the whole incident for social media. Apparently, once Jason got under the ice, he just couldn't see anything. He then tried to break the ice with his back to get out, but it just wouldn't work. He became short of breath. He couldn't see anything, and he really thought he was going to be dead in seconds. By some fluke or maybe a miracle, at the very last moment, he found the hole and burst out of the ice. In the video, you can hear him screaming.
Oh, that's him?
Die. And the woman filming had literally no
Wow.
idea that Jason was seconds away from never breathing again. Number 3.
That's crazy. Look, man, out of all the ways that I want to go out, that's not it, G. That's not it. I don't want to drown. You feel me? I don't want to drown or get burnt. None of that. You feel me? Hey, man, I want to go in my sleep, dog.
Stuck
What
in
about
an
you?
ATM. Probably a lot of people out there right now who would love to get stuck inside of an automatic teller machine, also known as an ATM. This is exactly what happened to a repairman back in 2017. The story was reported by CNN, and it's absolutely hilarious. The guy was changing the lock behind the machine that connects the ATM to the bank. And while that was happening, he somehow got trapped inside the ATM unit itself. Normally, the repairman could have texted or phoned somebody to help get him out. He had no phone, there was no one around to help him, and so he had to resort to scribbling for help on a piece of paper and then slipping that paper through the receipt slot. His hope was that a customer would see the note and then come help him. The guy wrote on the note, "Please help, I'm stuck in here. I don't have my phone. Please call my boss." And at the end of the note was the phone number for his boss. Thankfully for this guy, a customer of the bank found the note, and even though they first assumed it was a joke, they decided to call the number anyway. And while they were phoning the number, they could hear a small voice coming from within the machine. In the end, police showed up and kicked the door down to get the repairman out. Number 2.
Hey, that's wild as hell, man. That's a crazy story right there. Like, you wouldn't think that something like that can happen, but it really does, people. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Swing. There's a reason that children's swings are designed the way they are. And I'm talking about the swings for very small children. The ones that have the metal bar which slides down the chain to lock them in. It's not meant for adults, it's also not meant for teenage girls. And one teenager found this out the hard way after she got stuck inside of the child's swing at a Tots playground after her friends dared her to sit in it. At first, sure, it was really funny.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
The fun quickly ran out when the teenager realized she could not get out of the baby swing on her own. It ended up that fire crews needed to be called to the park at around 10 o'clock that night, and they were then forced to use a bolt cutter to get the teen out of the swing. Other than a bit of bruising, she ended up being just fine at the end of the night. Number 1, stuck in prison. It's one thing to be stuck in prison. It's another thing altogether to get stuck in the wall of a prison while you're trying to break out of the prison you were already stuck in. When 4 inmates tried to escape through a hole they made in their cell wall using a metal pipe, the second prisoner got stuck, keeping the other 2 guys trapped inside the prison while the first guy ran away. He was obviously caught in the act by police and stuffed right back into jail. This went down at a Ceres prison in the west of Brazil, and apparently the prisoner was badly injured during his time stuck inside the wall. He actually began to scream and cry for help, which isn't really ideal in the middle of a breakout. Guards arrived and discovered the weird scene, but before they did anything to help, they were sure to take some hilarious photos of the guy to post online. After the guy who got out before the second escapee got stuck, he actually escaped successfully. He even managed to get over the perimeter wall and an electrified fence. I guess it's just too bad for the other 3 guys.
Yo.
Which one of these acts...
That right there is hilarious, man. And they took pictures of him. Look, man. Let me know, like, would y'all take pictures of him? I know I would. I would pull my phone straight out and been cracking up because he's stuck in that damn wall screaming. But, yo, let me know what videos y'all want to see next, man. I'm happy to do these videos for y'all. Whatever y'all want to see, man, we just going to start to cover everything, no matter what it is. Well, we're going to veer away from, like, the copyrighted material and stuff like that. Because all those videos lately, man, y'all be requesting them, but they get blocked. And I know a lot of y'all been seeing it. I got a couple that hasn't been challenged yet. And I did them like a month ago, so they should be being released soon, and y'all be able to see them. There's a couple music videos y'all want to see, so yeah, man. I see y'all in the next video. And like I always say, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video, and I'm out though. Live.
She think I'm a flex on her when I roll up. From the toes up. When it comes to my drip, it's different. Get the bricks, flip it.